Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Wrestling Conference. I'm Dwayne.
Alan.
Yeah.
Pedro.
Yo, Justin.
Before we begin, please like, subscribe, follow, comment below. Help us grow this wrestling conference. Now it's not like Rita Repulsa. Help us grow.
From the conference.
You gotta throw the staff next time.
All right, so we can start with. Y'all want to start with the CM Punk news?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or CM Punk.
Let's go.
So
Longest reigning AEW champ.
I mean, no, he's still champion. He didn't give it up.
Yeah.
So in AEW, if anything happens, you have to hold on to the championship. But they have a what is it called?
Intern champion?
Yeah, interim.
Intern champion. So
So
yeah.
so that means that when he comes back, you'll be champion to find out.
So technically, whoever when he comes back, he's gonna fight the champion, and then he's gonna become undisputed champion.
Just like they did with the TNT title.
Yeah.
Or what they did with the WWE title with him and John Cena. But yeah.
I remember that.
It's just like the TNT title and what UFC does. Also, when somebody gets hurt.
Yeah. So there you go. It's just that in WWE, if you get hurt, drop that drink because we ain't got time to be waiting for you being home for months. Drop that drink.
Drop it.
Wait, so you say what he broke his foot?
Yeah, he
That's
broke
what
his
happened
foot.
to him?
Yeah. It's not that serious, but yeah, he broke his foot.
I mean,
Jeff, it's serious because he needs surgery.
He needs surgery.
Yeah, for your foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means that he'll be out. He needs to go to rehab.
Couple months.
He needs to go to the gym. He'll be in the gym working out. Okay.
So if he was to go for surgery, what is it? He'll probably be back
6 months.
maybe,
January.
yeah.
Yeah, I probably give it
next
like
year.
6 months.
6 months,
6
right?
months.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
like,
so that's January.
all injuries
December,
are tragic, but,
January.
You know,
By
it's not
that-
like he broke his neck or anything.
And by that time, that title's gonna be in multiple hands.
All I know is that the man needs to wrestle safe. Needs to stop doing wrestling reckless. He's not a young Thundercat no more.
You're Thundercat.
He gotta learn from AJ Styles. You don't see
Gotta wrestle
AJ
safe.
flying like that anymore.
Gotta wrestle safe. He gotta wrestle
Only way
safe.
he fights Edge.
I
All
mean, he
right,
should
so
definitely stick to strikes and submissions. I don't know why he tries to do the high flying stuff.
because in AEW you have to wrestle young, Jeff. That's their style.
Hey, yep. Look
You
at
gotta keep up.
look at Jeff Hardy.
You got to keep up with the young guys. That's what they
I
do.
Prime example.
The young guys gotta keep up with Jeff Hardy, Pedro.
Where Moxley and Brian Danielson wrestle grounded style, and their matches are always great.
I mean, yeah, I think those are the only two that wrestle. They wrestle their own wrestling style, and I mean, and then CM Punk should do the same. So
Actually, Adam Cole doesn't fly around either. Actually,
no, he wrestled. Adam Cole wrestled the way he wrestles. So
yeah,
I don't know.
I
I think it's him.
The closest high flying move Adam Cole does is the Panama Sunrise.
The Panama Sunrise. But
That's
I think CM Punk was doing it because he wanted to show people that that he can keep up with the young guys. But
All right, keep
you're
up.
doing that, man. Father Time does not wait for anybody.
oh yeah, I mean,
Alright,
his
so-
matches. Yeah. Go ahead, Dwayne.
I'm sorry. What are you going to say,
Oh,
Jeff?
No, Jeff,
Oh,
what you gonna say,
like
Jeff?
I was saying, no, his matches have all been great thus far.
Of
It's
course.
just every time he goes for that top rope, it always ends up being a disaster.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Unless he's gonna do this, the elbow, the mastermind elbow drop.
That's
Don't
the
do
only
nothing
thing.
Yeah.
Because how can you mess that up? How can you mess that up?
They can roll out of the way.
That's not his fault.
Somebody rolls out of the way.
That's not his fault.
All right, so this coming up Wednesday, they're going to have, I guess, a battle royal for the interim champion. Well, no, for the number one contender. Because what I've read, I don't know if I could be correct, but what I've read is that they already picked Jon Moxley as being number one contender. So they're going to find a second person. So it's going to be Jon Moxley versus whoever at the Forbidden Door.
No, you know, be crazy if
That
Daniel
guy
Bryan
right
wins it, and we have Daniel Bryan versus Moxley. That'll be a hell of a match.
It's gonna be that guy right there. It's gonna be that
But
guy.
then,
Right
but then I don't think so.
Guys, if they're supposed to be keeping a win-loss record, right? Wasn't it supposed to be MJF for the longest?
But MJF got this beef thing with the boss.
Justin,
They're not gonna give him the title.
The rankings don't count no more.
Yeah, ranking don't count no more.
They've been don't do that no more.
They keep their records there, but the ranking is.
I mean,
Yeah, that's about it.
They don't even show it on their website anymore. If you go to Instagram, they used to show it. They don't even show that no more.
Nah.
That's crazy.
So but yeah, I don't think that would happen. Daniel Bryan versus John Moxley for the title.
They're gonna break up that group.
Would you really want to break up the BCC?
I mean, they're not gonna break the group. It's just they're gonna fight for the title.
I mean, yeah, like I'm with Alan. It's plausible because like they don't have to break up necessarily. You know, their characters love violence, so they will be fine fighting each other.
But wait,
Fighting for the title, they're gonna go all out.
You gotta remember, Daniel Bryan is gonna start a beef with Kingston after the pay-per-view. That's gonna happen.
I mean, it was gonna happen, but now that this happened, you know, they probably scrapped that already.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. Anything could happen. That's why it's so fun to speculate.
Well, hold on. Before we move on to the next, each one of y'all, tell me who y'all want to be the interim champion.
Yo, Daniel Bryan. That would be crazy. I think Daniel Bryan would be good.
Adam Cole, right there, baby.
Jeff?
Eddie Kingston.
Eddie Kingston?
Yep,
Kingston's on his right mind right now.
I know, Justin. I think it's a good opportunity to try something
Look,
new.
Jeff, thank you for that, Jeff. Thank you.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like this MJF thing is going to be a thing, and he's going to be their CM Punk. So I want to say MJF is going to be their Joker.
What? He's going to take the belt and leave?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Justin,
Joker.
Justin, are you? No, that makes no sense. But it's your opinion. You can stick to it. So that's your choice.
You know what? You know what? It just popped into my head. Johnny come out, not Johnny Elite.
Oh,
this time, Gargano.
They get Johnny Gargano this time to come
out.
Wait,
Johnny.
So you think they really gonna just hand Johnny Gargano the title?
Or at least show him something in this little tournament.
All right,
so we could get that crowd pop.
Dwayne, what do you think?
If I had to pick, because I didn't want to pick the same names y'all picked. I wanted to do something different.
Who you gonna pick? Warlow?
Oh, the Spanish God. The Spanish God.
I mean, yo, that's not a bet. He's hot right now. He's on fire. The momentum is going crazy. You know what, Alan? You know what, Alan? I'm taking it now. I wasn't gonna go with it. Now I'm taking it. I'll take Warlow. I was gonna go with Darby Allin, but now I take Warlow now.
Darby, now with Sting out.
That's the thing. I like that MJF and Darby Allin. I said it at the beginning of AEW. Those are my two favorites.
Actually, well, I mean, Dwayne, you did say it was who we wanted, so no, that's perfectly acceptable.
I was gonna go with Darby, but thanks to Allen for popping Warlow in my head, so I'm gonna go with Warlow. I'm gonna go with Warlow now. I mean, it just makes sense. He's on fire. He comes out like Goldberg, just without the sparkles and stuff.
But he shouldn't talk. I don't like the. He needs mic. He needs work on the mic.
You know what's gonna happen now?
He needs a Paul Heyman.
Yeah, he needs a Paul Heyman for sure. He needs a mic man.
I mean, this is all assuming Moxley does it.
What about Smart Art?
Do you really want Moxley to win again? Because I'm telling you, the first time he had it, no.
I mean, you know, like he had to carry it through the pandemic stuff. So
Moxley is special.
I mean, but Moxley now is like he believes for our sin, so I wouldn't mind being champion.
And remember, he went to rehab. He's not on the juice no more.
Yeah, so now we got a more violent Moxley. So if he becomes champion, I'll take it.
He's not on the juice no more. That's for sure.
What about this guy? Moxley wins it, but he loses it to Tanahashi at Forbidden Door.
Ooh. That'll be crazy. But I don't think Tony wants that.
Oh, no, what? Remember, CM Punk is still champion.
CM Punk, we ain't seen him for months.
They can say that, but I get what John's saying.
Yeah. So like, even though Tanahashi has a belt, CM Punk is still a champion as well. So like, I don't think it really hurts them in the long run.
You know what will be good for AEW? For when CM Punk comes back, don't tell us when he's coming back. Just let him pop out.
It should be a surprise.
Don't tell us he's coming.
Wait.
AEW don't do that.
I want to change my
No,
answer.
Justin, you can't change the answer. No. You can't,
wait.
Justin,
It's locked down. It's locked
Justin,
down.
I will mute you. Do not change the answer. You want to stick with MJF? That's your opinion. You stick to it.
Can I get my second
He
choice?
can. You're not gonna let him change it.
Can I get
Damn.
my
He's gonna give him a backup.
Dwayne is cruel.
Go
Can I
ahead.
have
Go
my
ahead.
runner-up?
Go ahead, Justin. Pick.
All right. My runner-up is Jay White.
Jay White.
On to the
Yeah.
next. On to the next. All right.
You're picking crazy people. And anyway, Jay White's gonna fight Okada for the title. So he doesn't care about the AEW title. He only cares about the New Japan title. That's his destiny. That's his destino.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna go to the next. Wait, hold on. Before we go, I had this question before CM Punk got injured, and I was gonna say it today. So before CM Punk got injured, and he announced it's gonna be Tanahashi versus CM Punk. Who's winning that match?
I was gonna say CM Punk.
Oh, yeah.
CM Punk just won the belt.
Yeah.
You're gonna
He's
lose
not
it
gonna
that
lose to
fast.
Tanahashi.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah,
not gonna lose to Tanahashi.
In that universe, CM Punk was gonna win.
I mean, I'm telling you, the match was gonna be crazy. It was gonna be a hell of a match, but CM Punk was gonna end up winning.
Yeah.
I was gonna pick CM Punk either way.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yo,
Tanahashi
after
takes
that
most of the
interview that this man did about CM Punk hyping him up, you think he was gonna have his champion lose to Tanahashi? It's not gonna happen.
He was tickling CM Punk's ball sack.
No, and also like Tanahashi nowadays puts people over. So yeah.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Yeah.
You know, the only title Tanahashi gets is the U.S. title, or the never open weight title, or the tag team title. That's what he gets now.
Now CM
That's
Punk
what
was
he
fighting
gets.
Will Ospreay. I would have said Will Ospreay's killing CM Punk.
Now, if it wasn't for the title, then our answers would have been different.
Yeah.
But because it was for the title, CM Punk just won it.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. They said it was for the title?
Yeah,
It was for the title.
yeah. It was for the title because he said it.
Tanahashi versus CM Punk. It was for the title?
It was for the title.
Oh, then yeah, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah. Yeah, Tanahashi came out. He started making the title pose.
Yeah, because CM Punk said that.
Hold on.
He said he was a defending champion.
Hold on. If you say that, then that means whoever wins this interim championship will have to fight Tanahashi then.
Oh yeah, doing that.
Yeah.
I guess.
All right. So, all right. That was like a dumb question what I just said, but okay.
No, you're good, Dwayne. Don't worry about it.
Everything's messed up in AEW right now. It's just all jumping up.
All right, so let's get away from
unexpected injuries. Come on, man.
Let's get away from AEW and go to some good old WWE news.
This will be considered indie news.
It's just indie news. Yeah, let's put it indie news. I don't want to speculate anything because a lot of people already speculating already.
When the tribal chief don't show himself, it's like
We still have Cody.
So there are rumors.
Countdown.
There are rumors that a certain Wyndham is going to be returning to wrestling.
Yeah, he's ready. He posted on his Twitter. He said that he's ready.
Let him in.
He's ready to come back. Now we don't know to what
what wrestling world.
Hold on. But there's another nugget to this.
Ooh, another nugget.
That
is the curse. They even got stuck.
That was Bray Wyatt saying that he wants that title. So he just answered your question, Dwayne. He's going back.
Yo, but hold on. I don't know if y'all noticed that he changed his Twitter name.
I didn't even notice. To what?
His name was at first was Wyndham, right? Well, he had his real name.
His actual
he changed it to Wyatt.
Oh, unless he name branded, he's coming back to the WWE.
No trademarks.
Don't tell me he did a Ultimate Warrior.
No, Justin. He basically he put his Twitter name back to Wyatt 6.
And he said that, and he already said that he's back. He's like he's ready to come back.
So there's rumors that he might show up at Hell in a Cell.
Wow.
As the Fiend,
That's crazy. People already speculating that already. Damn. The internet always wins.
So the question is, what do y'all think? Do y'all think he's returning to WWE, or y'all think he's going to turn to any other wrestling promotion that's out there?
I mean, since he changed his Twitter name back to Wyatt, I'm thinking WWE, but
you never know.
you never know.
I'm just gonna leave it at a question mark. I'm gonna let to the gods decide. Let the gods decide. I don't know.
You know what? I mean, despite him being released last year, never say never. I think he would reconcile with WWE.
Remember, Undertaker said that he won Bray Wyatt to come back. He said he has unfinished business.
Undertaker, what the hell is he gonna do?
Hold on, just so y'all know,
I'm not making any. Bray Wyatt has unfinished business.
Hold on, just to let you know, just to show y'all that I'm not making this stuff up.
Wyatt 6.
Oh, Wyatt 6.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, I could see him returning, especially if it's for a better deal with more creative control, like certain Rhodes has.
All right,
or you know what? Oh, he might go. He might show up in Control Your Narrative.
Yeah, bars and goddamn bars.
I hope not.
We can't have that. We can't have that.
Weird high school gyms.
Or he'll have 100% creative freedom of his character.
Videos.
Or he could show up in that. He could show up for the AOP promotion
there you go.
Overseas.
Pedro, they didn't even get their first show. They canceled it.
I know they canceled it. It was supposed to be on the 4th, and then they changed it to the 9th, and then that's canceled.
There was even people. There was even wrestlers making. They was making fun of it. It was like, yo, how you sit there and promote something, then you know it when it's the day of, cancel it.
Cancel it.
They didn't have enough wrestlers.
No, they had the wrestlers, but I don't know.
I think it was a holiday. They said why they canceled. I just don't remember. I think it ended up in a holiday or something. Is a holiday happening over there, so they had to switch it up.
Where are they anyway? Overseas where?
They're like in Saudi Arabia, India, somewhere around there.
Okay, all right.
Nia Jax's fat ass is going over there.
Wait, they have it in. Wait, they have it in Saudi Arabia?
One of those countries. Dubai,
so they get blood.
One of those.
So they make fun of WWE doing blood money, but they end up doing blood money.
It's the AOP promotion, so you know they're from overseas.
But wait, hold up. But ain't they Samoans?
Oh no,
they're not Samoans.
They're not Samoans.
They're not Samoans at all.
I thought they were Samoans. They have the tribal tattoos.
They do, but not.
I mean, but Nia is cussing with The Rock.
She's Samoan because her father is Samoan and her mother's Australian.
Oh.
And her father is the Rock's uncle, which is the Rock's mother's brother. That's a lot of shit happening.
Pedro's breaking down the family tree.
The family tree.
But all right, but
he's part of the bloodline.
But to get back to the story, like, do y'all consider, like, is it a possibility that Bray Wyatt can return to WWE?
I mean, like Jeffrey said, never say never.
You know that's money. If he was to come out,
all the people who went out of WWE and talked crap about it, and they came back. Bray Wyatt left and didn't say anything at all. So I feel like that's as much of a good turn as it can get.
Hell,
I can see him coming back if he has more control over his character and more control of what his character is.
Hell, we never thought Cody Rhodes would have came back after everything that went through with them.
And I heard that, and they be saying that Cody has some creative freedom. So if Bray Wyatt can get the same deal, he'll definitely come back.
Yeah, more money and creative control. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I did hear that. I think they released him because of the mental issues. I think he was going on, or something was going on.
No, it was like they were having problems. He was not happy, and then at that time he wasn't doing good mentally.
All his matches, all his big matches, all his revenge matches ended up with him losing. So I don't think he had any control over what was going on when he first came back.
You know what would be the best re-debut interfering in that Cody Rhodes Seth cage match, Hell in a Cell.
Yeah,
Like he comes from
one
under the
too.
ring. Hey, that's a big impact if you interfering in a Cody Rhodes match.
And just attack both of them.
Damn, it's not both of them? Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, Justin.
He got a mandible claw one and Sister Abigail the other one.
No, I mean, like that. The question was, do you think he'll return to WWE? I think so.
Yeah.
I think he's the best fit, despite Vince McMahon being Vince McMahon.
The Vince McMahon from today doesn't care what happened in the past.
Like,
He'll hire you on the spot.
Look,
if you're a big time name nowadays, he don't care if he grabbed his mother's ashes and threw it over the boat, over the bridge. He'll still hire your ass.
I think the closest Bray has come to like complaining is like some passive aggressive tweets here or there, but that's about it.
That's about it.
Look, they have a big gap to fill with the Undertaker being over. And in my opinion, Bray Wyatt is the closest thing to a new age Undertaker than this whole Edge thing. So I feel like if he does come back, that would be really good for him. And the smart thing for the WWE would be to give him as much creative freedom as he can.
Yeah, he's gonna have a lot of supernatural powers in that shit.
I mean, speaking of,
and they can, and like Dwayne said, they can afford it.
I mean, speaking of rehiring people, there was a rumor that some people in AEW is now considering going to WWE now.
I mean, as they should. That's the beauty of having all these wrestling promotions.
Do we have names? Do we have names?
No names. No, God, Justin, really? Justin, she literally came out with an article talking about how much she loves Tony Khan and how much she loves AEW.
Yeah. Well, guess what?
Ruby Soho. Ruby Soho. Yes.
No. You should have said Thunder Rosa. Supposedly she's complaining. Apparently, she's not happy that she doesn't get TV time. Apparently,
but she don't.
According to the news that I think you post doing.
But she doesn't though. She's barely on Dynamite. She only comes out for like interview, then that's it. No match, no nothing.
I mean, it's like for somebody like that, for example, it'd be cool if she jumped ship to WWE to try her hand there, because I feel like AEW isn't utilizing her effectively.
WWE will hire anybody. Shit.
But
if
you want to know why they're not doing that, because it's like we said it before. He only focused on the one that has the biggest star power, and that's Bray.
No, Alice, say it the right way. He only likes who? The XW superstars? He only caters for them. Well,
hey, if I was an ex-WWE star, he'll treat me better too.
I mean, that's a different conversation, but I love that love.
Okay, sorry, Jeff. So keep going, Jeff. Keep going.
Oh no, I like the way MJF delivered that line during his brand
promo.
Wait, so I got a question. So you think Athena is gonna dethrone Jay?
Hell no.
No, I don't think so.
No.
After what I saw in that match, I will say hell no too. You already know what I said about her.
The reason why is because
she needs to hit the gym a little bit.
No, it's not that. It's just that they got so much investment into Jade. Why would they sit there and have someone come out of nowhere, out of another company,
came back
and dethrone her? They put in so much into this girl. So no.
Yeah, I don't see her losing.
No.
Who is she? Becky Lynch? She ain't Becky Lynch.
No, honestly, Athena is good, but I don't see her beating her. I see somebody like if Sasha was to jump ship and go there, which we already said doesn't look like a possibility, but if that was to happen, that's somebody I can see beating Jade Cargill, not Athena.
Yeah. It's too early.
I don't think Athena's gonna beat her right now.
Yeah,
it's too early.
If you would say Britt Baker, I'd be like, yeah. But
Britt Baker?
But Britt's not going for that title. So.
She ain't gonna lower herself to that title. She's at the top of the mountain.
That's the only person right now I see beating Jade Cargill.
And not legally neither. She has backup.
You know who? You know who can also consider to beat her? Toni Storm. They haven't fought each other yet.
Yeah, but she's beefing with Britt Baker.
Yeah,
which
she is beefing.
I don't even know what it's still beefing.
Hey, as long as she still got that OnlyFans.
Ew.
Ew,
Alright,
who
so-
said that? Who said that?
I did because think like I'm not getting into that. But
Move along. Move along.
You don't like powerful women, Dwayne?
all I know is that they sit there and they's like, yeah, I'm doing OnlyFans, but they not really giving you anything on OnlyFans. That is
They're not.
it's nothing different of what you see on Instagram.
Yeah.
Well,
This
well,
is
she,
true.
she
I
made,
mean,
she made a lot of money, so she's happy.
she made
I
a
mean,
lot of
yeah,
money because they
for people-
thought she was gonna show the
Yes,
nakedness.
because think about it. Once you say I'm joining OnlyFans, the first thing you're gonna sit there like she's gonna be butt naked, she's gonna be busting it open for everyone to see.
Well,
And so when you so
that's
it,
what people they got caught up because she wasn't gonna do
and
none
then
of
you
that.
know it, you go there and you be like, what the hell is this?
Oh,
Nah,
no, she's
the
wearing
only-
her wrestling gear.
The only
She's
female
wearing
wrestler
this-
I see doing that is what's her name from TNA? This guy's wife.
All right, Justin, don't drop names on here.
We're not trying to get sued.
We're not promoting OnlyFans.
Alright, let's move along.
But nah, let's go to the main topic.
Oh snap!
The main topic we have witnessed in 2022 a pipe bomb.
A pipe bomb.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought? And going back, watching the original pipe bomb, this one puts that one to shame. It
Right.
like I literally had to go back and watch the original pipe bomb, and for some reason that joint seemed scripted.
Oh no, it was. I mean, well, my issues with these work shoots are they're pre-approved.
Yeah, they're pre-approved, of course.
I mean, hell, this TBS will let you curse your mother out in this show.
Yeah.
No, but it's like I put in the chat. I went back to CM Punk's pipe bomb. It was good, but things like MJF did his pipe bomb, but he had more, he had more passion into it. He had
All
more
right,
fire.
All right, so
And
let's get into it.
You can
Let's
tell Tony Khan has a lot of money because WWE is gonna capitalize and make a lot of money after all the WWE's words that were used in that promo. WWE
Yo.
was dropped a bunch of times.
Yo, all right, so let's get into it. How did y'all feel watching that thing fresh
Can
and
I,
live?
Hey,
can I start with my hot take?
Go, Jeff, go.
Can I start with my hot take?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like his delivery. Like he said it with what's the word I'm looking for? Compassion, a conviction.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
I hate these angles. I hate that AEW devolved into this.
evolved.
Come on, Jeff. You know it was gonna happen. It was bound
It's
to
only a
happen.
matter of time, right, guys?
Yeah. It was a matter of when, but if, but when.
He said it rhymes well. Don't get me wrong. He delivered it excellently. Nobody else could have cut this promo like he could.
No, he broke the internet that day. He broke the internet.
Did it, yo? It was everywhere.
But it's about the follow-up because, as you guys remember, you guys were there. You survived TNA with me.
Yeah.
Guys used to come out and cut these promos all the time. I'm a TNA original. F these ex-WWE guys, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
Next pay-per-view, job the Kurt Angle.
Yep.
Wait, hold up. Wait, Jeff, I could throw a name out who was the first one to say that. Marty Brown.
Now, if you want to come, you see, I think the original pipe bomb was more impressive and cutting edge because in WWE protects their universe a lot more strictly than any
Of
other
course.
promotion. So
Yep.
when CM Punk stood there on the stage talking crap while R-Truth and John Cena wrestled their WWE safe style match, that was cutting edge. That was mind blowing.
First of all, just to let you know, R-Truth beat John Cena, so he should have been #1 contender for the WWE Championship.
That's right. He won that tables match.
No, but
I almost got caught by the genjutsu, but I was awakened.
When Dwayne said it, I was like, I almost did. I almost
Yo.
Got me.
so when I was watching it, right, I'm sitting there watching it. MJF comes out, so I'm like, oh, thought nothing of him that he was gonna drop a pipe bomb because I think he came out. He even said he actually started it off of him about the match. He was like,
Yeah.
I'm in a lot of pain right now because of the match at Double or Nothing. So I'm like, oh, he's gonna talk about Warlow, and he's probably gonna go up to what is he gonna do next. And then you get to tell he just snapped. It was like, you know what?
Yeah.
F this joint. I'm gonna talk to you as Maxwell Freeman. Maxwell Freeman. I'm like, the hell is going on? And then now he started pointing, talking about the man in the back and all this other stuff. And basically, he was the reason why he drew me in, and I got
He
caught
dropped
into
that-
this
he
genjutsu.
dropped the
Was that
WWE words.
he was not just that, he was saying things that we were saying about Tony Khan.
Like how Tony belongs in the seats instead of in the back.
Like the man, we understand he's a super fan of wrestling. He books AEW as a wrestling fan. The show is basically for wrestling fans and the internet fans and all the other stuff. He was saying things that we were saying. He was saying things that people were saying in the comment. So that joint felt real. And it felt the same way when CM Punk was talking about it. He was saying things how the way we was feeling at that time.
Yep.
That Vince doesn't listen to us. Maybe it might be better if Vince McMahon disappears and all this other stuff. So it was hitting, but for some reason, MJF, when he was delivering it, it just felt real. It felt real and it felt believable. Cause I'm like, this is insane. Like, say what?
On the bright side, you can say AEW product is getting what it wants. Just getting us to believe what they got going on.
And it's not just that. It's just that, first of all, MJF is one of the best talkers in AEW. On the mic by none.
Actually,
and the thing is, the way he was delivering it just felt real. The man was saying things like, holy crap, I can't believe he's really saying this stuff. Like, he said, would you like me more if I was an ex-WWE superstar? That's crazy.
No, would you love me more for it, Tony? When he was crying?
Yeah. Like, that thing was crazy. He was like, I'm the second most person that gets the most ratings on here. He even talks about the fans, and I'm glad he said that because we all been saying it. The AEW army is dumb. I'm sorry. They might be as dumb as WWE fans too, but they are just
on a whole different level.
They on a whole different spectrum to the point where they sit there and be like, I like MJF, and it's true. They go on the internet and be like, he's trash, he's stupid, I don't like him. I'm like,
it's like if the fans are afraid to say in person because they think he's gonna do the Ron Artest and jump in the crowd and beat him up.
And another thing that's true, and it showed that same night, AEW fans don't watch New Japan Wrestling. When Tanahashi came out, I was expecting the freaking roof to go off. None of that. There was people in the crowd like,
it would if it was a TNA show.
I mean, like, there was people cheering, but I was expecting a loud pop. That's one of New Japan's biggest superstars. And he didn't get a warm welcome?
Nope.
So when MJF said that, I'm like, yo, that's true. They don't watch New Japan. They do the simple thing. Whoever knew, freaking Johnny Elite came out, and they freaking popped him like that was like The Rock.
But that was the wrong Johnny. That's why.
But it's just that, like I said, when he delivered that joint and he was like, yo, effing, he like, matter of fact, I don't want to wait till 2024. Fire me now. Fire me now. He even called Tony an effing mark. And then he said that you don't need to be in the back. You need to be behind the guardrails, because it's true. The stuff that he says. That joint caught me. And I was just sitting there watching this like, holy crap.
The part that got me is how many times he dropped the word WWE.
He dropped it twice. He did it twice.
That's one too many times.
For me, it was that part that Dwayne said. When you call your boss a mark, you tell him to his face, or to the camera in his face, that he belongs to be a fan and not a creator, bro. That's the.
But hold on. Let me give you something else, because I don't know if you've been watching MJF interviews, even in AEW. He's been dropping these for a while now.
Yeah.
Remember last week when it was in Long Island and he was talking about the contract? And he goes, yeah, you know, there's a certain person in the back don't want to talk about contract. But
Yeah.
whoa, I'm not going to talk about that.
Yeah, he did.
He's been dropping hints about that for a minute. So it's one of those things where after I sat there and processed this joint, I was like, whoa, hold up, release. I had to get out of this skin-jitsu because I was like, you caught me. As a wrestling fan, I got caught up. But then I had to sit there and be like, I get it. This is a storyline. And this is...
You may agree with the things he's saying about Tony Khan, but remember, it's Tony Khan who's letting him say these things.
Of course, because if that would have been real, he would have cut his mic a long time ago. He would not let him go on as long as he did.
Oh, yeah.
He would have been like, yo, cut his mic and get him out of there.
The moment he started cursing out the fans, it would have been all right.
Like the thing with CM Punk and his pipe bomb, Vince loved that crap. Vince loved when you crap on him. He loves it. I don't know. I guess it's the ego in him, but he loves that stuff.
Hell, he had a feud with like two of his superstars. Like if they was really angry at each other, Stone Cold, The Rock, Triple H.
It's his kink. This nigga Vince McMahon fought God. Come on.
The thing is this: CM Punk's pipe bomb is that they acknowledge all of the problems that people have been criticizing the company for years.
For years. And he said it.
And he said it. So that's why I said, like, when they say things like this, it's just like they saying things that how we felt and what we think, and it just felt real. But then when I watched that, and here's the thing that kind of kills this, because you give a great pipe, and they did the same thing with CM Punk. He hit the freaking pipe bomb, and then it just started watering down the weeks after week after week. Then it's like, then you start to forget about the pipe bomb train.
Man, the man wanted CM Punk ice cream.
Yeah, and then it started to become WWE all over again.
Oh no. WWE's version of whatever that was a disaster. That was
yeah.
But the MJF stuff so far, they seem to be committed to it. Like they took him off the roster and everything.
Yeah, because they're doing good stuff because they removed from the roster, so they're doing good stuff.
It's good.
But you know what? The only part that ruined it, it's like I don't know why CM Punk came out to take him out of the ring. It made no sense.
Because he loved
he walked out. I mean, he was limping. he limped himself, and he was telling him to get up. I'm like, nah, man, let him have his moment. Let him leave on his own power.
But
why would CM Punk do that? He had his own pipe bomb. Let him do his pipe bomb.
Word.
Because CM Punk loves TK. He got to defend him.
Oh yeah, pretty much what Alan said.
After that ball tickling interview on past that pay-per-view, he's definitely on Tony Khan's pocket.
All right, but here's the thing. What do y'all think is the end game to this? Like, how y'all think this is going to end? Because I have a feeling I got a feeling the hype, the build-up, the end is going to be trash.
I don't know. You know what's going to happen? Yeah. I think MJF is going to be showing up. He's going to be showing up in the crowd. Maybe he's going to buy a ticket. They're going to be like, oh, you can't be here and be like, oh, I have a ticket.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people saying that he's doing the Brian Pillman.
And after the CM Punk injury, you know what the storyline could have been? That it would have been MJF going against CM Punk, because CM Punk is defending Tony Khan. But now that can't happen because CM Punk is hurt.
I mean, that could have happened. That definitely could have happened.
It could have been for the belt. Because obviously, we know CM Punk wasn't going to lose the title to the Japanese dude. So it would have ended up eventually down the road.
It was going to be a big build-up because we were going to have them. We were going to have going at it again in the mic. CM Punk and MJF going at it in the mic again. It wasn't going to be bad.
I know, Pedro. Yeah, I think the end game was something involving CM Punk, but now that he got injured, they'll have to.
Now that they wasn't expecting him to get injured. So, like Dwayne said, we don't know what's going to happen now. I'm pretty sure the end game was going to be CM Punk and MJF.
For the title. For the title.
I'm kind of hoping it was my idea, like how my plan went. When they have the battle royal,
no, but Justin, they can't put him in the battle royal because they already come into the storyline. They took him out from the roster. That means that he's not there. So that means that way he's right.
To the battle royal and take the title.
No, but hold up. But here's the thing: we all have to remember what MJ is asking for. MJF is asking for respect, recognition, and pay. That's what he's asking for. So let's say and like right now he's so-called off the roster or whatever. Like Tony Khan could come there this Wednesday coming up and be like, you know what? I gave everything MJF. I gave him a new contract and all this other stuff. And then that would kind of blow. And then that would kind of make the pipe bomb look like trash.
Yeah,
so that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like what's that? Because those are the two things he's asking for.
No, what he needs to do, if Tony Khan comes out next Wednesday, he needs to be like, you know what MJF did was disrespectful and all that stuff. And he'd be like, anyway, we did talk about that. You did got a raise, and he just got to keep it going.
No, he actually never gave him a raise.
I mean, he did.
Not even once. No, he didn't. Not even once.
No, he did. He got a raise.
Dwayne, in the news articles, it says that MJF did get a raise.
He did. They gave him a raise, but it wasn't. They gave him a raise, but it was not the raise that he was asking for. He wanted more.
Yeah, it's still not ex WWE money, but he got a raise.
Basically, he was getting paid than all the originals.
Yeah.
From all that's what it was. He was getting paid more than originals.
He's not an ex WWE guy.
The WWE guys.
Yo, but check this out. Check this out. Now, wouldn't this be kind of messed up? Because there was a certain wrestler, well, I can say his name. Cody Rhodes is the reason why he left, because he wanted more money.
Yeah.
So would you figure this being really messed up if Tony didn't give it to Cody, but he gives it to MJF?
And that would be messed up.
That'd be a spit in the face.
Actually, but then at the same time, as a business standpoint, Cody was an EP, so it wouldn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? You're still making as much money.
But Justin, hold on, Justin. His contract was coming up, and it was negotiations. When you do negotiations, you want more money. So if he's asking for more money, even though he probably never dropped that he's going to WWE, he probably never even gave any kind of notice like, yeah, if you don't give me what I want, I'm going up to Connecticut. He probably never said none of that. He probably just wanted more money. And Tony was like, because I think in his interview, they said they couldn't agree on on a contract. Okay, yeah. So wouldn't that be kind of, but wouldn't that be kind of messed up if he couldn't give it to Cody, but he could give it to MJF? Because if he would have gave it to Cody, Cody would have stayed.
No, because MJF is more vital to AEW's presentation and product, just in general. He's more vital to me. Because Cody, towards the end of his time in AEW, in my opinion, he was detracting from it. He was terrible.
The fans turned on him.
Like he was not a good fit for AEW anymore.
So being a founding father, huh?
So basically, in other words, MJF is more valuable than Cody in AEW, and it's true.
Yeah, I agree.
What happened if this would happen? Let's say Tony Khan doubles down, gives MJF what he wants, and still without, because think about it, for him to do that, right? That means Tony would have to give him an extension, meaning that his contract won't be expiring in 2024.
Yeah.
It probably might expire in 2026.
Yeah.
Yep.
Meaning that he will keep him longer. So what happened if MJF was like, yo, I'll take the money, but I'm not signing the extension? Meaning that he's still weighing his options, meaning that if he sits there, takes the money that Tony, but don't sign the extension, meaning that when 2024 come up, WWE could probably sit there and double that. So he get more.
So if it's no, the end game for Tony, he needs to sign. MJF needs to sign the extension, because if he tells me that, I'm not gonna do it. I'm like, okay,
hold on,
so I'm gonna give you this money, and then you're gonna end up leaving, or you're gonna try to lowball me to get more money out of me later. Nah,
yeah, I agree with that.
But that means Tony Khan would have to give him an extension, meaning that he would have to either make more, the same as CM Punk, or more.
Yeah.
So that means he would have to sign an extension and actually get paid the same or more than CM Punk.
Okay, yeah. So that's the point. If let's say if Tony does give him what he wants, and then he tells him, "Oh, you sign an extension," and he says no, I wouldn't even bother, because it's like, okay, so I'm giving you everything you want, and you basically lowballing me because when you come to the Spire, you're gonna go to the other place, and they're gonna be like, oh look, they're offering me this. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna give me more money or what? No, I wouldn't do it. That's a waste of time.
Oh yeah,
It's either I'm gonna give you what you want, and you're gonna commit and sign an extension, or no, or just leave.
that's the main crux of this issue. And I agree with Ellen. It'd be stupid of Tony for him to do that.
Of course,
Yeah.
give him what he wants, and he goes, oh no, I'm not gonna sign an extension. I want to keep my options open. Hell no, I'm not doing that crap.
Hold up, here's another thing. Hold up, but here's another thing. Do you think going by how MJF doing it is the correct way of doing things, meaning that other superstars can follow in that same footstep?
Well,
I'm like,
at the end of the day, that's between Tony and his workers.
His toys.
Because technically, you can say that this is all a cause and effect from what Tony did.
I mean, so since they're making a storyline out of it, everything seems to be all good then.
I mean, it could be all good. I mean, Jeff, it could be all good, but it could be good.
Hold on, the reason why I say,
but like what he's saying is, there's some people that actually feel like that. So when the contract is up, they're gonna be like, yo. When they come to the Spire and they negotiate, they're gonna be like, oh, you know what? So he was right about you.
And not just that, Cody Rhodes actually made that possible.
Oh yeah.
Meaning that
it's crazy because AEW opened the door for people from WWE to come, to come in. But now, while Cody going back, he opened that door like, hey, you know what?
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna back on that because I think Tony Khan, in the back of his head, he probably figures like, this is not gonna open his doors to us. So let's say you was to leave, he's not gonna open the door for you, but he opened the door for Cody. Meaning that, oh snap, he opened the door for Cody. That means he can take
anybody.
That means if Thunder Rosa feels like she can go to WWE, the door's open for her now.
I mean,
and MJF and anybody who's on that roster.
I mean, now the door is open. Of course, the door is open because, like I said, she's wrestling in AEW. They seen her work for her talent. Of course, they're gonna be interested in her.
I mean,
it's like basically it goes both ways.
I mean, guys, that's the nature of the wrestling business.
We also have
that's right. So that's the wrestling business.
Like I said, the old man from today will hire even Chris Benoit if he was still alive.
Wow. Certainly, I think you're right.
He's hiring whoever, even if they did him dirty in the past, he's hiring them. All he cares is this. That's all he cares about.
Hold on, but this is why I say I like the whole storyline, but I would have went further and I would have had MJF say something on Twitter. Because right now he says nothing on Twitter or Instagram.
Yeah, to make it more real.
To make this more realistic, I would have sat there and went to Twitter. But as you can see, they're not doing that. So that's why it takes a little back from it, but I don't know. I
mean, hasn't he? I recall seeing some like passive aggressive tweets from him.
Nah, he didn't. No, because I've been checking.
Wouldn't all this be funny if this is actually real? Hell, we thought the Cody Rhodes going to WWE wasn't real until he actually popped up. Remember that?
I have faith on that. And
hold on, but
we got the Cody countdown.
But hold on, but you got to understand something. He leaves in 2 years.
Yeah, he still got plenty of time.
This is not like 8 months, 2 months, like 6 months of his contract. He only got 2 years, and I'm like. And I kind of figure, like, why y'all do this now?
Yeah, it would have been. It would have been more believable if he would have done it on his last year on his contract.
Yeah, because there's no way that Tony's going to fire him right now.
It's basically saying I'm going to give. The end game is he's going to give him an extension and more money.
Of course.
And then basically MJ wins because MJ gets what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's what he deserved.
It's true. So y'all want to add anything else?
No. Everything was let out.
The villain is coming. The villain is coming.
No, it's not. So that was the wrestling conference. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please follow. Help us grow this channel, yo.
Yeah, man.
Our new champ. Our future champ.
Subscribe below.
Future champ.